Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Crystal, and today I have to whisper because Nora's sleeping at the back, so I can't really talk super loud. But anyway, today I'm going to do a review and demo of some products from Sace Lady, and I got a couple of them right here. I actually tried Sace Lady a couple of months ago and I absolutely love their concealers. I'm a big fan of their packaging because it's in a very small air pump bottle like this. I just really love this. Lately, I've just been so into tiny makeup, like those sample size makeup. I am just obsessed. Someday, if ever I'm gonna make my own cosmetics company, I'm definitely gonna do tiny size makeup because I'm just really obsessed. Okay, so the first thing that I'm really testing out is their 24K Gold Moist Infused Elixir. So this is how it looks like, and I think you're supposed to shake it before using it. And then it says here, apply to face and neck morning and night for best results. So this is actually a skincare product. So I'm not going to be using this for my entire face, but I'm just going to tell you guys how it smells like and the texture. It smells like dishwashing soap for me. It also kind of smells like those liquid laundry soap. So I saw some girls review this and they were complaining about the scent, but for me it's okay. It's not really strong. This actually feels oily. I feel like it's going to be a nice moisturizer if you have really dry skin, and I personally like to avoid oily products, but I probably use this if I have like dry skin. I'm gonna apply a little bit on my nose. Sometimes I have really dry skin right here, and then I could use it for that. But I wouldn't use this for my entire face, and I'm probably gonna use a tiny bit of this. I wish I just ordered their foundation instead. So next I'm going to try their color correcting neutralizing makeup base, and this is in the shade 02, and this is the lavender color. It's actually the biggest bottle that I've tried from Sace Lady so far. Yeah, that's the consistency. It's not super runny, and I don't even know if you can tell, but it's actually really lavender. Very light lavender shade. It has a very lightweight texture. So I'm going to apply this on my face. It says it's a brightening color correcting makeup base. So I'm just going to apply this. So far, I feel like it looks like my skin just looks whiter. I don't really know if this is necessary before applying your foundation, because I feel like a foundation is enough to like even out your skin tone. But I feel like I'm applying a nice lightweight moisturizer on my face, so I really like it for that. Now I'm gonna try this all matte pore invisible face primer. It's a very small bottle again. I really like their bottle because it's very easy to control the product. So it looks like this. It's just clear. So I'm just going to apply this on areas where my pores are visible. And I feel like this primer is erasing the neutralizing primer that I applied earlier, but that's fine because I'm gonna apply foundation anyway. So this is the Maybelline Baby Skin Pore Eraser, and the texture of this is very similar to this one. At first it feels like it's kind of slippery, but it dries into this very nice velvety finish, so I really like that. Okay, so next I'm going to be testing out this brow set that I got, and I'm going to use the palette finally, the ring palette here. It's called a Tinted Brow Gel, so there you go. I'm not going to use a lot. I'm just going to use their brow brush right here. Wow, the formula is actually very thin. This is how the shade looks like. Let me swatch it. I really like the shade because it doesn't have a reddish undertone. It really helps that the brush is very thin and dense. So this is actually the best eyebrow brush that I've ever tried. It's very easy to do like a precise line. It's very easy to mimic your natural brow hairs. And like I said, the shade is just perfect for my hair color right now. Doing my other brow now, and I'm not even using more products. That was just the tiniest pump on the palette, and I'm still using this for my other brow. It's just enough for both of my brows. So you know what I like about this product is that it's very pigmented, but at the same time it's very easy to use. If you messed it up, you can just brush it with a spoolie and it just fades super easily. And at the same time, it helps tame your brows as well. I applied this like a minute ago, and as you can see, it's kind of smudge proof, and I'm very sure that if I wait a little bit more, it's going to be like really smudge proof. So I really like that. Like even now, it's impossible to move the product completely. Okay, so I think I'm done with my brows. I'm very happy with this product. I would really rate this 10 out of 10 because it's really effective like for my hair. I love the color, I love the texture, it's very long lasting, it's pigmented, so I really recommend this one. I don't have a foundation from Sace Lady, but I'm just gonna use my own foundation and maybe use their concealer, and then I'm just gonna do the rest of my makeup, so I'll just go ahead and do that and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm applying my foundation. I'm just using the Makeup World foundation in the shade Nude. So I have 3 products from Sace Lady underneath this foundation. I have their 24K oil. I also have their neutralizing primer. I applied mostly the neutralizing primer, but I feel like the foundation is applying nicely on top of those products. Not really sure if the pore primer did anything for my skin, but I can still definitely see my pores. I still haven't tried any product or primer that really filled in my pores. I know that the like Benefit Professional is really good. I haven't tried that yet. I think that it minimized my pores just a tiny bit. It definitely doesn't look as obvious as how it looks without the primer, but yeah, I think it helped. I'm going to use the Saleslady Full Cover Concealer in the shade 01. So usually I use the shade 03, but for this video I just want to test this out because I haven't really used this much. As you can see, it's still full. I'm going to use this for my under eyes, and if you guys want to see the full review, I'll just put the link down below. But this product is really full coverage and I really like this concealer. So just watch my video for that. I used this one and I also used the other concealer. So I really like these concealers. Concealer, as you can see, it definitely made my under eyes look brighter, so it's really full coverage as well. As you can see, it really sets. If you're looking for an affordable concealer, I recommend this already, you guys know that. Okay, so next I'm gonna be testing out the Saleslady Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Primer. It says here oil control, crease proof, and pigmented colors. I really love doing colorful makeup looks, so I'm really excited to see if this is going to make the colors more intense, if it's going to make the colors really long lasting. I'm just going to apply this with my finger and then blend it out with a small sponge like this, or maybe with my finger because I really want to know the texture. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So I'm gonna try to apply. I try to put a lot, so I can feel already that it has a very strong sticky texture. So it's not sticky like oily or anything like that. It feels like it has already set, but it left this kind of the perfect amount of stickiness. Feels like a good base for eyeshadow, that's what I can say for sure. And it's not full coverage. You can still see my veins underneath, but it definitely feels strong. Like I feel like it's a strong eyeshadow primer. Even now I really can't move it at all anymore. If I want to like remove it, like this layer of the eyeshadow primer, like there's no way because it already set. So I feel like it's going to make my eyeshadow stay long, so that's really good. But we're gonna have to test out to see. I think I'm gonna do a colorful look using the Morphe Boss Mood palette. This is actually one of my favorite palettes of all time because I have almost all the colors that I normally use. So you have the purple, greens, neutrals. So wow, the shade is actually already pigmented on its own, but I feel like this eyeshadow primer, because it's like a milky color, it really makes the shade really pop and you can really see the actual color. If you use a primer that is exactly the same color as your skin, it might not look as vibrant as this one. The eyeshadow really applies nicely on top of the eyeshadow primer and it really sticks on the primer, that's what I can say for sure. And it doesn't look patchy. I think the eyeshadow primer definitely helped. And I feel like it's just really gonna make my eyeshadow very long lasting, and it really made the colors pop. As you can see, because it's a light primer, it really made the colors pop. So I really like this eyeshadow primer, and I'm definitely gonna be using this for my future makeup tutorials. And you guys know what I noticed so far is that it's not making the eyeshadow look patchy. The tendency with other eyeshadow primers is that it really makes my eyeshadow look patchy. This one just applies very evenly, like it dried very evenly on my eyes. Okay, so I am back with the finished eye makeup look, and I'm super impressed with the smudge proof eyeshadow primer, and I think it really worked. It really made the eyeshadow look really vibrant, and I feel like it's going to stay put all day. When I touch my eyes, it doesn't feel sticky or like it's gonna slide off anytime soon. It just feels like a strong eyeshadow primer. So if you are looking for a very affordable eyeshadow primer, I really recommend this one from Sace Lady. We have the Juicy Liquid Blushers. I have 3 shades, but their packaging is just super adorable. And I have one more shade that I didn't purchase. Favorite one would have to be this one. But since we're doing this review, I think I'm going to be swatching them for you guys. This is shade 03. And as you can see, it's super light, but it just looks very yellowy for me, like a pumpkin color. And then I have the shade 02, and this is just rosy mauve shade. By the way, these remind me a lot of the Glossier like liquid blushes. This one looks really natural. I really like this, especially if you're wearing smoky eyes. This one is my favorite because it's the most pigmented one out of all the shades. This is the shade 04. By the way, these feel super lightweight, but it's very buildable at the same time, so I really like it. So this is the pink one. As you can see, they have a little bit of glow, so when you apply it on your skin, it's going to make your skin look glowy and healthy. So it says here it's a liquid blusher, natural looking, lightweight, and glides easily. So for those who are curious about the shade 03, I'm going to apply this on my cheeks so you guys can see. You can control the pump, which is great. So as you can see, it looks yellow-orange. So I'm not really sure. I wish it was like more orangey than yellow, but you can use your finger or you can use your sponge. Let's try to use the sponge for this. This is the shade 03, and as you can see, it doesn't really look visible on my cheeks, but it's it might work for this look. But I just want to show you guys the other shades as well. But I would totally wear this with a very bright red lipstick. This will look really nice with that. I'm going to use the shade 02 on my left cheek, and then the shade 04 on the other side, so you guys can see. Okay, so this is the rosy mauve shade. You can totally apply this with your finger as well. So I'm just going to apply this here. Just decided to apply the same on my other cheek, and then just intensify with the darkest shade. That is the shade 02, and as you can see, it gives this very natural glow. It's not super sticky, it just makes your skin super supple and soft. It acts like a moisturizer on your face as well, so if you have dry skin, this is going to be the perfect blush for you. Now I'm going to use the shade 04, apply on my cheeks. You can see the color is actually a lot more vibrant than the other shades, so I'm just gonna blend this with my sponge. So if I am going to repurchase any of these shades, I think I'm just going to repurchase this one because it's the most pigmented one, and this is gonna last a lot longer, because the other shades you're gonna need to build it up so you can see the color, but this one you just need one layer. So my favorite would have to be this one, 04. If I just want a more natural look, I can definitely make these work, especially if I'm wearing a very dark smoky makeup. I would definitely wear these too. So I think that's everything that I have to show you guys. Oh, there's one more, the liquid highlighters. I almost forgot about this one. It's starting to look oily, So, but I'm not going to set this part yet because I'm going to be applying the highlighter there. So only on the T-zone. Okay, so this is the Liquid Glow highlighter. It says you're radiant, lightweight, and illuminating. This is exactly the same size as the liquid blushes and the eyeshadow primer. I got the shade 03. It looks like a golden champagne highlighter. And I'm just going to apply this on the back of my hand. So first I'm going to swatch this for you guys. So this is the highlighter. And it feels very, very lightweight. It looks kind of glittery, as you can see. But I feel like it's going to blend nicely on top of my skin because it's super, super lightweight. I just pumped this much. And we're gonna see how far this goes. Here. Yeah, it's kind of sheer, but I really like highlighters like this because it doesn't really emphasize your pores or the texture on your skin. So I really like highlighters like this when highlighters that are super pigmented, and because some highlighters tend to like emphasize the texture of my skin and my pores. So this one just gives me that very natural looking glow, perfect for summer because I really don't like super pigmented highlighters anyway. So this, as you can see, it looks very healthy. It doesn't really have much pigment in it. I think it's more of shimmers. So I really like this. It kind of reminds me of the my favorite highlighter, which is the ColourPop Super Shock in Over the Moon, because it's very similar to this. It's kind of sheer, but it just has shimmers and like small specks of glitters in it, which I really, really like. So the texture of this is very, very light. It feels like you're just applying water on your skin. It's not creamy, it's not moussey, it just feels watery. Yeah, I really like it. It's very thin, so that makes the formula super blendable. So I'm really impressed with that as well. I'm actually really impressed with almost everything that I got from Sace Lady today. I'm going to apply a little bit of that on my nose bridge as well. I think I'm gonna have to blend that with sponge. Super natural. Okay, and then I'm going to Cupid's bow. Okay guys, so this is the finished makeup look, and I just used my Matte in Detail lip ink because I've just been a fan of lip tints because it looks more natural and it just gives you that effect that you just ate a popsicle, so I really like that. My favorite would definitely have to be the eyeshadow primer, the blush, the darkest shade, and then I really like the highlighter as well. And then I also like their concealers. You guys should check out my review for that. I absolutely love the brush that it came with, the eyebrow brush. And I also love everything. I actually love everything that I got. It's just that my favorite have to be the Tinted Brow Gel, the liquid blushes, particularly the shade 04, which is the darkest shade, the pink one. And then I love the Liquid Glow highlighter as well because it just looks really natural on my skin. And then I also love the smudge proof shadow primer. It just works really well for me. So that's actually everything that I have to say about the products that I got. I'm very impressed with the brand Sace Lady. I think that they should open a store here in the Philippines, like Folklore, Sace Lady, Beauty Glaze. Those are my favorite brands from AliExpress and Shopee. I think that they should open a store here. So that is it for my video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Whoa, that was a long video. I've been sitting here for like 3 hours already and I'm finally finished. If you guys have any products that you want me to review, please leave it in the comment section down below. I'm definitely going to be searching that and then see what I can do. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click the notification bell because you will be updated whenever I upload a new video. And I will see you guys again next time. Bye!